and if anyone knows RecorRobert, he makes some of the greatest wines in Australia. He, along with several other quality-conscious producers. So here you have, as part of this wine, you have a lot of 25, 30-year vines. You also have some 90-year-old vines in this wine. Yes?
I have a question. I have heard that in Germany they don't keep all the vines, they just...
They do. It's just that every vine has a life cycle. So, I mean, most vines, put it this way, in Europe, 40 years is, when you pass 40 years, is when it's considered old vines. America, you can put it on a label and it doesn't mean anything. I mean, they could be 20 years old. Our oldest vines here are those Zinfandel vines. But they are there. They're there. It's just that it's a matter of when particular producers decide to replant. Because there is a point where it's like, all right, this one, it's time for it to go, and we'll replant do a section with new plants. So they're constantly mixing younger vines with older vines throughout the thing. But anyway, this is 100% Verdejo, called Naia. It is a, like I said, stainless steel fermented wine, so very vibrant. Here, another example of very fruity, but very high acidity and dry on the finish. So it's pretty snappy. This is the type of white that I drink. I love Riesling, Veltliner, New Zealand Sauvignon, really high acid whites. And this kind of falls into the high acid territory. But as with Nora, where it was more, as I mentioned, steam mussels and very simple shellfish like that, Naia tends to show off better with grilled shellfish and actually grilled spring vegetables as well. So it's, this was actually part of the meal we were talking about. These are called figales. They're skinny lobsters off the north coast of Spain. And the meat from the tails of these tiny lobsters are the sweetest shellfish I think I've ever tried. So these were basically brought in overnight alive and grilled with sea salt out here. They also had Irish coast lobsters, which are the most expensive lobsters on the planet, that had half of them female with roe. So the chefs made lobster roe sauce to go along with this. It was the most decadent shellfish meal I've ever